Hi everyone, welcome to Mr. Dear Talks channel. In our previous session, we discussed about functions in a TypeScript. This is one of the important concepts. In that session, we have gone through the parameter type, return type, anonymous functions, object types, optional parameters. In this session, we will try to learn arrow functions, how to rewrite these functions, a code into arrow functions. Let me take you to the TypeScript playground. This is a piece of code which we have written, what we have written in our previous session. For example, we used the function keyword to define a function. Okay, let me rewrite the same to, or let me recreate the same function with the help of arrow function. Okay, a const keyword and the add employee function in this brackets. Okay, this will help us to pass the types or pass parameters along with the types. And a goes to function, and this is a goes to function. These flower brackets contains the list of statements. Okay, what we need to click, we just need to copy and paste here. Okay, if you hover on it, it is showing us a compile time error, duplicate identifier. Let me remove this function. Okay, and if you see this, right, this is add function which is going to return as the void. Okay, this is how we will create a function with the help of arrow. Okay, and invoke a function is same as for both, in either of the way the invocation is same. And object types, this is one of the most important concepts in TypeScript. And the function is get employee. We are reading the employee ID, employee name, salary values from employee object. Okay, if you overrun it, the salary is declared but its value is never read. Okay, if you log it, and then unused will be go. Okay, in our upcoming session we'll be discussing about uh, the TypeScript. Like in our upcoming session, we'll be discussing about what are the precautions we need to take care, like how to create a strong TypeScript file. Okay, in our upcoming session, we'll be discussing about all these important concepts. If you see here, right, currently we are using the salary property as well. Now, let me rewrite this get employee into arrow function. Const, the function name is get employee. As we discussed, this contains, okay, parameters. For example, I'm just copying as is and placing here. And as we discussed, we are not going to return anything. That's a void type. And the flower brackets contains all these logs. Let me delete this thing. That's all we need to do. Okay, if you overrun it, the get employee will be, okay, accepting employee ID, employee name, salary. Okay. At the same time, the invocation is as similar as possible for the either of the way. Add number, which is accepting x comma y, and it is going to return the number. Okay, const add number, just copy these two parameters and it's going to return number. Delete this. The last one, anonymous function. The similar way, a constant, let's declare a variable, a result, and no need to define it, no need to have a function keyword, and it will just have x number, return x plus y. In simple terms, this is how we are going to create a arrow functions. Okay, this is how we will be using arrow functions. In our upcoming session, we will be discussing about what is the difference between functions and arrow functions, and in which scope and which current context we will be using these arrow functions. Okay, thanks for watching Mr. Dr. Docs channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe my channel, and if you have any suggestions, please leave your comment on our channel. Thank you so much for watching Mr. DR Docs. Please share this channel with your friends as well. Thank you so much.